filling our tanks. Hi, I'm Craig Duck, President and Missionary of the Fellowship of Christian Firefighters, here today to talk about the importance of keeping our tanks filled. We all understand the importance water plays on the fire ground. And with water, you use it up quickly, right? Modern technology, we're capable of flowing large amounts of water. Even the hand lines are flowing anywhere from 170 to on up for gallons per minute. And you use your deck gun or your monitor nozzle, whatever you choose to call that, that can flow up to as much as 1,000 gallons a minute. And so the water that we carry on our tank gets eaten up quickly if we don't have a water supply, if we're not filling our tank. And so we always tell new pump operators as they're learning that yes, we're going to get to the fire. If you don't have any hose on the ground, you're going to get that hand line stretch, you're going to place the pump in service, get that all set up. But eventually you got to have water coming in. So you either got to stretch a line back to a hydrant, hopefully you laid out coming in, so you have to charge that line, and you have to get water flowing. We also teach them that once you do get that water supply established, they go ahead and fill that tank and make sure that you have excess water in case something goes awry. In the volunteers out in the rural areas, you might be doing rural water supply. It's the same principle, not coming from a hydrant, but it's coming from a tanker operation or however you have set that up. And so again, it is important that we keep the water flowing, allow those firefighters to get to the seat of the fire, extinguish it, and try to return to a sense of normalcy. But it doesn't stop there, right? Once we pick up from the fire ground and get our hose packed back on, get back to the station, it is mission critical that you put in water. Without that water, you're not gonna be able to put fires out. And so, who wouldn't want to do that? I remember years ago in Washington, D.C., we had a company that we had some older apparatus we weren't maintaining like we probably should have, and so this one company had a leaky tank, right? And so it was all the time dripping. They several times during the day would have to put water in to fill that tank. Well, one day the folks came in and they said, "Hey, the shop must have fixed the leak. It's not leaking." And so they went about their day, and sure enough, they were dispatched first due on a reported fire, and they get there, they stretch the line, they put the pumps in place, and guess what? No water. It wasn't that they fixed the problem, it was that they ran out of water. They never filled their tank. So when you get back to the station, make sure you top off the tank and make sure that you have plenty of water. It's mission critical. We understand that, and we understand the importance of that. But what about our faith? What does the Bible have to say about Christian firefighters and first responders and how we ought to fill our tank up? We're starting a new series here in the Fellowship of Christian Firefighters called Filling Our Tanks, and we're going to come out with videos that are going to help support Bible study and how to grow in your faith and how to learn. And it's something we should be doing. It's not just for pastors and missionaries, but the Bible in 2 Timothy 2:15, one of my favorite verses. If you all are involved in Awana, that's their key verse there, and it basically simply says, study to show yourself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Here the ESV says, do your best to present yourself. And so here the idea is, just like filling our tanks in the fire service, we need to fill our tanks biblically. We need to grow in our faith. We shouldn't be like we were when we were first saved and things were great and we were going to church and we were on milk then like a newborn baby. But we need to grow up in our faith. We need to mature. And so Bible study is at the heart of that. Here, Paul is saying, study. He's mentoring young Timothy, and he's telling them, study. Do your best to present yourself as a worker that needs not to be ashamed. And so this takes work and effort. If you've ever studied for a promotional test, you understand that takes time. It takes commitment. It's the same with our faith. We just shouldn't show up on Sundays and listen to a nice message and then around the station say, hey, that was a great message, wasn't it? No, we should be active. We should be maturing. We should be studying. And so Paul was telling that to young Timothy. Here's a pro tip from the Fellowship of Christian Firefighters. If you want to be a good student of the Word, a person that's studying your Bible, you need 20/20 vision. One of our firefighters here in Boyden reminded me that his grandmother taught him this principle. 20/20 vision just means just don't take one verse because it's easy to get out of context. You should go at least 20 verses in front and at least 20 verses behind. And so when you read this passage and with 20/20 vision, you're going to find out that Paul is telling young Timothy that to be a good soldier, to not to entangle yourself with the affairs of the world, but to be focused on your faith and be focused on obeying God's principle. And then that was in front, and then when you look behind, it's more specific to Timothy, right, and to us. Take those youthful things that we like, and let's rid them from our life, and let's fill them with godly principles. And so we can study our Bibles, we can look through it, we can highlight it, we can find out what's the message, how can I apply this to my life. And so this video series that we're starting, Filling Our Tanks, is going to do just that. We're going to fill our tanks with biblical resources, biblical concepts. We're going to learn and study what does the Bible have to say, and then we're going to grow in our faith. And so it's important for Christian firefighters to do that. We're living in difficult times, and it's very stressful in the departments we serve in. The Bible is just as relevant to us today as it was many years ago. So don't buy into the philosophy that it's outdated, it's no good for us. No, it is still good for us. When you're going through trials, when you're in those deep waters, when things just don't make sense, turn to the Bible, study it, do it on a regular basis, and then grow in your faith. And so I hope that these videos will be a challenge to you. I hope they'll be an encouragement to you as you grow in your faith. So thanks for watching. If you have any need in your life, we have lots of resources on our website, www.fellowshipofchristianfirefighters.org, or you can go to our app, Christian Firefighter Hub, and we have daily devotions, Bible studies. If you don't know what to study, we have Bible studies there, articles, things to help you with your walk with Christ. And so please take advantage of those resources. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up sign. Go ahead and leave a comment. What's your favorite Bible verse, your Bible topic that you like to, and then maybe we can go ahead and put those to the video. So again, thanks for watching. May God continue to bless you as you daily walk with Him.